You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic, Peter, a disciple, the solid rock, Part 2. A grade school test was created to help students learn to carefully follow instructions. It gives about 20 different steps to follow, but the very first step clearly states, write your name at the top of the page and turn your paper into the teacher. Do not do any of the other steps. Most students charge through the list, assuming they are to do all the steps, which include things like shouting out your first name and standing beside your desk and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance out loud. It's not hard to figure out who didn't carefully read and follow the instructions. Jesus gave Peter a test, but while the fisherman agreed to follow his instructions, on the inside he obviously thought Christ knew nothing about fishing in broad daylight. He explained, "Master, we have toiled all night and caught nothing. Nevertheless, at your word I will let down the net." Luke 5:5. When a miraculous catch came to the fishermen, so much so that the large haul nearly sank their boats, Peter became convicted that Jesus was no ordinary teacher. When Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, "Depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord." Verse 8. The kindness of Jesus and the power of his miracles shed light on Peter's weak faith. Even though the doubting fisherman outwardly obeyed Christ's instruction, his heartfelt confession openly showed that his belief was small and weak. The most amazing part of this step in Peter's conversion is that Christ worked with the reluctant man with feeble trust. Despite Peter's hesitating obedience, Jesus blessed his efforts. It gives hope to all who waver to believe in God's commands and promises. When we choose to faithfully follow the instructions of Scripture, even if our footsteps falter, God miraculously turns our tiny efforts into giant strides. Which Bible instruction do you struggle to obey? Don't forget that the Lord will bless your most feeble steps forward. Our key Bible text today comes from Luke chapter 5 and verse 4. Now when he had left speaking, he said unto Simon, "Launch out into the deep, and let down your nets for a draught." Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.